maybe group one. Group one. Who is reporting for group one?
Okay, I'm the one reporting for group one.
Okay. So tell us your name and you now present.
My name is Arinze.
Okay, Arinze, yes. Oh, yeah. Nice meeting you, Arinze. Yeah. So go ahead.
So
Arinze.
we were able to gather 6 points.
Okay, that's good. So go ahead.
We were able to gather. Okay, actually 7 points.
That's all right. So we are listening to you.
Okay. The first point, we said the topic is 10 reasons why we disobey our parents. The first one is in a situation where your parents expect you to lie to someone about something or about a particular situation.
Okay, yeah. That's understandable.
The second, a situation where your parents expect you to steal from someone or to steal something, no matter what it is and no matter how small.
Yeah.
The third one, in a situation where your parents expect you to cheat. For example, in an exam, when they give you money to cheat.
Yes.
Then the fourth one, the situation when your parents are abusive. When they tell you to do something in an abusive manner.
Yep.
The fifth one, when you feel angry about what you are asked to do, especially when you know it's wrong.
Yep.
The sixth one, when you are advised to do the wrong thing. For example, you get bullied at school and then you report to your parents, and then the first thing they tell you is that you should get back at the person to fight back.
Yeah.
Did you get that, Father?
Yes. Yeah. That's understood. Yeah.
Then the last one is when you are being provoked. When you are asked to do something while you are provoked.
Oh, okay.
So those were the little points we were able to gather.
Oh, that's great. Applause for that group. Let's put our hands together for them. That was beautiful. Great job you did. Yeah, great job you guys did. Yeah. Can we listen to group 2?
Okay.
Who's reporting for group 2?
Easy. Okay. So, we were told to discuss on the thing is to show that you value your parents. Okay. So here, our first point is that children should always try to consider the point of view of parents. Second one here is always obeying them. So if you obey your parents, they begin to see that okay, you value them. You show that you actually care, like you really care about what they tell you to do. Understand? Some parents actually, some children do not obey their parents, and those parents really feel bad because those children were from them, were gifts to them from God, and they are not really showing that they really care, and it's kind of hurtful. Also, we have a point here which says you should try to be helpful at home. Okay, if when you try to help at home, when you try to do the chores at home, like to wash plates, to clean the house, dust the sitting room, the living room, everywhere, your rooms, sweep and clean up the cobwebs in the ceiling, the rest of them, your parents going to see that you are responsible, that you want to make the house neat, you want everywhere to look good. And they begin to see, okay, this child is good, this child is really wants me to enjoy myself, to see that it was worth giving birth to this child. It was worth having this child. Also, the fourth point here is respect and honor them. So, respect here is okay in the sense that when your parents tell you to do things, you do not handle the situation like they are your mates or something like that. You should like talk to them. Not really talk to them, but you should like show them that they are elders. You know, when they tell you to do something, maybe if you don't feel like doing that, you shouldn't be angry and show that you're angry and talk to them anyhow. You should just try to keep it in your heart and do it, and maybe tell God to bless you for doing that. Also, if you are earning as a child, maybe there are some children who work, or maybe your parents give you money for some time. Maybe sometimes try to save that money that is being given to you, and let's say buy gifts for them, surprise them, like shock them, so that they will realize that wow, this child is really there for me. Like so many children, some of them did not give their parents any gifts, anything like that. So doing this like it separates you from the rest of the crowd and shows that you are unique. You're kind of a unique child. Also, try praying for them. When you pray for your parents, you help them and also help yourself because as you are praying for them, you can pray to God that He protects them. And when He protects them, they will be there for you at all times. But when you do not pray for protection for them, for your parents, if they die, you might see yourself with maybe your relatives, and some of them might be wicked to you, and life will be miserable for you. Things won't go well for you. You might not enjoy your life again, things like that. Our seventh point here is try to constantly show them that you need their care at all times. So when your parents are caring for you, you know, when they show you, when they care for, when they buy things for you at all times, always like how do I say no, always try to maybe appreciate it. You know, tell them thank you for it at all times. Also, we the eighth point here we have ask them for advice whenever you need it. Some children now they actually are affected by peer pressure, you know. Some children like because they are not friendly with their parents, like they don't talk to their parents, instead of asking their parents for advice or when they have issues, they meet their friends instead and talk to their friends. Their friends give them advices, and some of them, their friends, some of those friends of theirs, they are not really experienced like their parents. So sometimes the children, as in the friends, they give them wrong information, wrong advices that might lead them into dangerous and serious trouble. Also, we have spend time with your parents and share experiences with them. These days, also, we it has been realized that most children sometimes they spend time on their phones and gadgets more than they do with their parents. This doesn't really create family bond between the children and the family. Family bond is really important because in the future you might need to have a get together. You need to be careful with your you need to bond with your parents so that you can relate with them, you can sort out issues with them. If you don't bond with them in the future, it can don't bond with them, you might have that kind of feeling that these parents aren't even important to me. And anything can happen. You can be maybe told to kill your parents or something like that. But because of that bond, you won't have that temptation to do that. But if you do not have that bond, your parents look like strangers to you, and maybe they offer you some amount of money, and maybe because you don't have that bond, then you feel like killing them or something like that. Also, you have to show your parents that you really that they are of good value by passing your examinations, showing good character to people. When you pass your examinations, you show that the money your parents spend on you when it comes to going to school isn't a waste at all. When you fail, when you repeat, all those kind of things or carryovers in universities, it's really demoralizing. It really makes your parents to be thinking here and there and be wondering what next to do. And you start feeling that this child is just wasting my money going to school to play, isn't doing anything. They don't take us as serious people. They don't take we the parents as serious people. And this isn't good. But when you pass your examination, the parents will be happy with you, to celebrate you. They'll be like, yes, this is my son. Your father will always be proud, all those things. Also, the last point here is if you do not agree with your parents, guys, whatever they tell you to do, you shouldn't be rude to them. Just try to be gentle with it. Because when you do things like okay, let me say you do not agree with your parents, and you do some bad things to your parents, or maybe you show disrespect to them. When at the end of the day, you might grow up. Okay, you will grow up, surely, sorry. You will grow up and you might be a parent, or maybe a priest, anything, but you become elderly one day. So if you do not agree with your parents gently, but instead you are rude, in the future, children of your age that time might do the same to you or even worse because of what you did. So sometimes parents are not really um, do not really understand some children, and for there to be peace in the family is good if you just agree with them carefully and gently and just do whatever they tell you to do. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Please put your hands together for them. Put your hands together for them. Yeah, right. Okay, all right. So the next group is group 3, I imagine. Group 3, who is reporting for group 3? Hello?
Chidera is reporting for group 3. Chidera Odo.
Okay, Chidera, yes. Chidera, can we hear from you?
Yes. So
Okay, Chidera, yes.
10 do's and don'ts regarding respect to parents.
Mhm.
So the first point is that it all starts with our mindset generally. Once you set your mind to the fact that they are your parents and you have to respect them, you'll be able to show that respect in different ways, because some people don't acknowledge the fact that they they gave birth to you and they should be respected. So it all starts with mindset. Then obedience. When they tell us to do certain things, chores, work, we should willingly do it. Then next point, we should give our parents some sense of privacy, like knocking before entering their room, or or anywhere that they are. Just show them that you have a sense of that the fact that they are parents and they deserve privacy. Then listen when they correct you. Don't take it like don't take it badly, or they always when they correct us, they're always trying to help us, and we should listen to them well. We should also express our appreciation to them. because they do what they can and they always want the best for us. So we should show them that yes, we are grateful and we are thankful for all that they do for us. Then we should also tell them what happens in our lives. Like, don't hide things from them, because when certain situations arise and your parents get involved, they need to know who you are to be able to support you and help you in cases like that, so that they won't be it won't come as a surprise when something happens and if they don't know you really well, they won't be able to help. And we should always remember that our parents have feelings too. They usually act as the bigger person because yes, they are parents, we expect that from them. But we should also realize that they have feelings and we should not try to make them feel like they are not raising us well, or they are confused or something like that. We should remember how much they love us. Everything they do for us is a sign of how much they love us. They won't do bad things to us because they won't do bad things because they want us to grow and know that they love us. So we should remember that. Then now I'm going to also talk about the don'ts with regarding respect friends. One thing we should not do is that we should not talk back at them, especially when they're correcting us. We should always listen and not talk back, because talking back is a sign of disrespect. We should not provoke them. There are certain things that we know that they don't like, and doing those things would provoke them. So we should avoid doing such things. We should not think that we know better than them, because the life that we are experiencing now, they have gone through it before. So we should learn to know that they know better than us and that we should listen to them all the time. Another point is don't lie to your parents, because lying to them can it has a lot of disadvantages. Lying to them can cause different it can be a sort of distrust in the family, and the family will not grow in peace. Don't insult them. Insulting your parents is a very big sign of disrespect, and it is not good in any way. It will only bring disadvantages for the family. Another point is that sometimes children, especially teenagers, tend to overreact when their parents are correcting them or they do something, and they tend to overreact and they'll always be like, I hate you, or I'm going to kill myself, or something like that. It's not supposed to be, we're not supposed to do that because they are parents and we should respect them. And my last point is that we should not scream at them, especially in public, because it shows that we don't respect them at all, especially if it's in public. A lot of people realize that, and it will be very disgraceful. So we should not do that. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Chidera. That was so great. I mean, very, very good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, thanks. So we'll put our hands together for Chidera, please, and the group. Mm? Yeah, put your hands together for them. So we take the last group now, the final group, group 4. Who is reporting for group 4?
Sir.
Hmm?
Sir.
Okay. So your name is, sir?
Michael.
Okay, so Michael, can we hear from you?
Our topic, the Our topic is 10 ways we should care for our parents. One,
Okay.
to
So
help
like how many points do you have there?
10.
Okay, so try to be brief because we are running out of time. So maybe just summarize. Just go be mentioning it. Do this. Don't explain. Are you following me? Okay. Thank you very much.
Number 1 point, help in house chores.
Yeah. Good.
Number 2, take time to ask how they are doing.
Beautiful.
Number 3, pray for them.
Wow.
Number
Awesome.
4, appreciate them for every little thing they have done for us.
Great. Yes.
To be there for them even when they are sick.
Wow.
To buy them,
Good. Good.
design handmade cards for them.
Wow. 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 I want to be your father. Go on. Go on.
Politely correct them when they ever make a mistake.
Wow. That's lovely. Beautiful.
Make them meals,
So make them.
delicious meals.
Whoa. 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 Wow. Wow. Hope you.
Buy flowers for them.
Buy flowers. Kai, 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 kai. This is so lovely. Oh, that's great. That's great. The way you're talking now, you want me to begin to think of having children now. Anyway, you're all my children because you call me father, so I'm happy. So that's great. Please put our hands together for them. That was so great. And all those who presented. So thank you very much. Like I said, let us not forget the VOCAR, VOCAR. And we said V stands for value, O stands for obey, C stands for care, C and A stands for care, and R stands for respect. So always remember that as regards honoring our parents. So when you have all this, you know that you have honored your parents. So once again, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for your participation. And we hope that you will continue to sustain your attention because we have more exciting things for you as we get on the way. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Father. Thank you all for participation, for your active participation. We are happy to have you here again. I think we'll have to go on break. We'll go on break, 10 minutes break or 13 minutes break. We have to come back by 12. Thank you. I hope you got all that Father explained to us. Vocar, keep it in your mind. It's our take home for today.
And heaven and nature sing, oh, and heaven and nature sing, 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 and heaven